Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordant and we are back for some more Throne of Bhaal. So in the last episode we dealt with our first major opponent, Illasera. She nearly killed Korgan, but thankfully we managed to keep him alive. But we did have to bring out some big guns from Palpatine. And now we're in our pocket plane after having spoken to our brother, our dead brother, which is now alive, Saradush. We gave him a tiny portion of our soul, so he could be brought back to life. Hopefully this will not bite us in the butty. Hideous. We also have a little imp flying around here, which is Mr. Cespenar. Hello, Cespenar. Come here.
Hello?
Hello. Hello yourself.
I am the little butler for the great Bhaal. Oh, yes! Or I was. It has been very lonely for me. No more master to serve for a very long time. Until now, that is.
You're a butler? What is it exactly that you do?
Oh, I does clean things. I goes and I collects the little things that finds their ways to the abyss. And when my master requests, I uses the recipes to making the shiny ones. Oh, yes.
The shiny ones?
Yes, oh yes. Call on me you may. Use my recipes for you will. I make the shiny ones. Have not done this for some time, though. No new master have I. Cespenar gladly serve the great one. Cespenar make good butler, yes? Would you like me to make you shiny ones? I have many recipes.
Sure, go ahead and show me what you can do.
Ooh! Needs must I look through your belongings? Match them to recipes, must I? Let me see.
Oh, lots of shiny silver. You got some matching hilt and blade of silver. For 7,500 gold pieces I can combine into sword. So, this is pretty much him doing the same thing that Cromwell did back in Atkatla. And we've read most of this from Cromwell, so I'm just gonna see if he has any kind of new stuff. So no. Okay, he can make the Gessen's bow. The Equalizer, I also don't want it.
Cool bastard sword.
Oh.
Oh yes. Why bastard, you think? No parent?
Anyway, so this is for Phobane. Phobane's sword needs Flar's scabbard. Get that, I add lots powers, okay?
Back to rummagings in stinky backpack.
It's not stinky, you bitch.
Ooh. Holy Avenger sword, huh? Nice.
I don't remember this one. There is pommel jewel called Eye of Tyr. You find it and I can use recipe on Holy Avenger, oh yes. But you no has it right now, so oh well.
Okay. The flail of many
Okay,
heads.
yeah.
Ouch. Ooh, you sure you not just want to dump everything? Ooh, it's very
Okay,
nice.
the quiver we
wood.
don't want.
There's something else here. Old rations? Do you clean packs sometimes or just pretend? Ooh, you like this one maybe? Like a little snack on a toast, huh?
What the hell, dude? You got Blade Singer chainmail I sees. Elven chain. Okay, this is protection from normal weapons. No, that sucks. Okay, so no.
Okay, so I keep looking. What is this? Stale cookie? Oh, that is no cookie.
Oh god, that's disgusting, that's what it is.
What got we here? A book? It's good bedtime readings, maybe. Oh, this comb of golems. Yuck. Boring.
Okay, so we can get some more pages for our book. A quiver of bolts, I don't want
I
it.
don't see anything else I can make. So much for that. Over and out. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya and all that. That's where I go on now. I want a nap, maybe.
Okay, go have a nap, my friend. So yeah, he has a couple of recipes. And I believe the Twix Anthology also makes it so he can craft Cromwell's
My
recipes.
opinion of this group
Because I
drop
think
any
that
lower,
in the base
evidently
Throne of
so.
Bhaal expansion, Cespenar cannot craft the Cromwell recipes. Okay, so we're gonna level up Mr. Yan here, because he leveled up during our last fight. He leveled up in Mage. Finally we have some level 8 spells on him. So an additional level 6, level 7 and 2 level 8 spells. Awesome. And for HLAs, let me see. I could give him a greater evasion. I could also give him an extra level 8 spell. I'm gonna go for the extra level 8 spell. Okay, that's done. Now let's fix your spells, my friend. So for level 6, I want you to take... I could take one Pierce Magic, I could take one Power Word Silence, which is also kind of cool. Do you have one? You have one. Let's take one as well. Enemy mages are gonna have... what's the name? Vocalize, but at least it can interrupt one of their spell casts. Kind of like a counter spell, which is cool. So we're gonna take one. On level 7, I am going to take... It still has a sequencer, so I'm gonna take an extra Ruby Ray here. And for level 8, what do we have for level 8 and on Mr. Yan here? Incendiary Cloud isn't that good because this scales with level, and these mage levels are kinda low. I could take a maze, it's always useful. I could take one Pierce Shield, but this is a very long cast time. I'm thinking about taking maybe one Symbol Stun and 2 mazes, and I'm gonna have to check what other level 8 spells I have for Yan. And maybe now my contingency can slot in spells of level 6. Oh, but I have none to actually try it out with. God damn it. Yeah, I don't. Okay, it's no problem. Okay. So let us refresh some stone skins here because we are going to have a rest. No. Actually, I don't want you to cast my the meteors. I still have this. Okay, so let's rest. Oh, cinematic. Okay, it's just a red time for the pocket plane.
Good servant. Oh yes.
Oh yes, you good servant, my friend.
Quick with it.
Let's get some stuff here. Now, apparently we're gonna have a big fight here. Well, I'm not sure if it's a big fight, but Seravok warned us about this fight.
Yes,
So let's put up a chain contingency here for Edwin. I think he also has contingency, doesn't he? He does. Okay, so for the chain contingency, if I'm hit, what am I gonna do if I get hit? Maybe I want something a bit different than usual. I think I can want a spell turning, a spell shield, and spell immunity to abjuration. And in my contingency, I will take protection from magical weapons. Okay. So if I'm hit, get this. You also have yours, correct? Yes, you do. Let's see what this does.
This spell is ready
And
to fly.
Herdeles
At your command, of course.
also needs one. Okay, so this is Jan's. He still cannot go to level 6 on his contingency. It's okay. Not that big of a deal. So what I want for him is improved invis if I'm hit, and Herdelis is gonna get protection from magical weapons. But I'm actually thinking on Herdelis, maybe try if he goes to 50%, because he's in the front line, he's gonna get hit a lot, and the first hit, even if it doesn't damage, although it does say here for damage, which is kind of annoying because it's a lie, I think I'm gonna try hit points at 50%, turn on protection from magical weapons. Okay. So that's it for our contingencies.
It's treason.
Yes,
Let's put up some usual buffs. Some chaotic commands, which are always useful.
Go bother someone.
And also on Herdelis. Remove fear and we're good to go. Okay, so let's see what this challenge is all about.
Ooh,
Shiny ones! Looks like Bernard.
Prepare to be eviscerated, fool.
Gavid, you're one of us. You're one of the Bhaalspawn, aren't you? Oh, but you needn't worry about me. I'm dead. I'm a nobody. I grew up in a small farming village. I didn't even know what I was until they came for me. But I knew I was different. You can hear the screams at night, can't you? You can feel the blood of the murdered, how it flows all around you. 1,000 different pains and you're nothing but a solitary echo. But it's not terrible. It's inviting. It calls to you. And if you give in to it, if you offer your entire heart up to it, everything becomes crystal clear. One murder, two, 1,000, it all becomes part of you. I murdered 3 of the local girls until I was driven out, and then I went to the city. Murder was easier there, and I felt a call every night. You can taste life, you know, and it is divine. I can feel the same in you. I know you feel the call, and you surrender to it as I did, don't you? It's a power that we alone, the Bhaalspawn, can wield. And the only thing you need to fear is retribution. Okay, so you're a murderer. Wonderful. Oh. Okay.
I can feel your anger.
A commoner. Hello, Mr. Commoner. Let me just send these two up ahead.
I'll do as you wish. Not now.
So, commoners coming my way. They don't look very threatening,
Be bloody ready.
but let's just prepare just in case. Improved haste, improved haste. Okay, I guess Jan can also go into the fight. Ew, don't hit me.
What? Is there a
Why are you coming for me?
guides my hand.
Execute Order 66.
There's a lot of people coming. Okay, so Jan can also get hasted. Because he's technically our fighter. Okay, well, you guys have fun.
I do not care much for being prodded all the time.
Corgan's just murdering over there.
Next swing. Justice shall.
Okay, so we're killing a bunch of commoners. Okay. Oh, now we have something different. Elven warriors.
Victory
Okay,
shall
maybe
be
we'll
ours.
help out a bit.
You know this.
I don't know if something weird's gonna show up. Let's just get some summons out here.
What should I fetch now?
Ah, mayhap this will be the end.
Oh, wait. Okay, so these are actually worth 2,000 experience each. Okay, there's one summon, there's another summon. Oh, they're still pretty easy. Go over there. We have some archers. Jan is kind of getting overwhelmed a bit. Because he doesn't kill as quickly as the other ones. Knight of the
This
Order.
sparrow is ready.
May our deeds be sung through the ages! Swift and final.
Oh, these are a bit tougher.
Swift and final.
Yeah, they have a lot of HP, Jesus. Well, let's just keep on killing. This is still fine. I guess we can help out.
Yes.
Do it.
Dude, we are not hitting.
Yes, I will.
I'm actually gonna use the spell I haven't used in a long time. Let's use a curse. And maybe a slow? I'm not sure if they all saved against the slow. Jesus.
I can hear you just fine.
A complete miss.
Okay. Oh, this is different. We have Duke Elton, we have Elasim, and something over there. Is it invisible? It is invisible. Eren Linvale, the leader of the Shadow Thieves. Okay, so Elasim is a cleric. She has Entropy Shield, she has Blade Barrier, Armor of Faith, Draw upon Holy Might, Physical Mirror, so let's not shoot her. Free Action and Impervious Sanctity of Mind. So, I gotta double check this because I usually forget. So, this protects against a single breach. Okay. And Entropy Shield protected from several powerful abjurations, namely Breach, Remove Magic, and Imprisonment. Okay, well, we have Eren Linvale here. So, let's use Sanctuary on Vicky.
Jon Johnson.
I'm gonna try and reveal him.
What is it now?
Let's get some... Duke Elton, I think, is just a fighter. We have stone skins, so we should be safe against any kind of backstab. So, take one Ruby Ray,
Go bother someone else.
take another Ruby Ray, and then we'll breach her. And the magical swords can keep her busy. Everyone else focus on Duke Elton to bring him down. I guess I can use one critical strike. No, I don't need it. Okay. He's injured already. Okay, now I should be able to breach her. Whoa! Eren Linvale attacks Viconia. Quintuple damage for 47 piercing damage. So it doesn't really matter if she has Sanctuary or not, now does it? That's kind of annoying. Yep, he sees through invisibility apparently.
Shaw guides
This
my
is something I don't really understand. This shouldn't work like this, I don't think. Because Sanctuary says it causes all of his opponents to ignore his existence as if he were invisible. While protected by the spell, the subject cannot take direct offensive action. Oh, this is me. Okay, never mind. Da-da-da. Well, okay. I guess since he can see me, there's really nothing
Victory
stopping
shall
him
be
from doing
ours.
this.
You know this.
So you are gonna use Divine Protection to make yourself immune to damage. And Eren Linvale, what does he have in terms of pre-buffs? Mirror Image, Improved Haste, Shadow Door, Minor Global Invulnerability, Spell Deflection. So he just has Spell Deflection pretty much. And after that we can kill him. So she should be getting hit fairly well.
Be
I'm gonna
quick with
send
it.
Corgan for him. I'm going to remove his spell turning. And then
I'm
Edwin is
busy,
gonna
okay, I'm
breach him.
busy.
Okay. And Vicky should be safe. God damn, or maybe not. Okay, he's still invisible. Spellcasting failure. He hit her in a spell that has a 1 of cast time. Okay.
Destiny
Well, time to go.
awaits.
Invisible again. Let's use the Gem of True Seeing.
Yes, Bill.
I do not want her to get backstabbed.
Now, not
That would be most unfortunate. Take the booties. Run away.
Busted beggars
Okay, there he
immune.
is. So
Nothing
now
else to do but bother me.
we can breach him and kill him.
Busted beggars
Elasine is
immune.
dead.
Beckons us all.
Go for him.
Busted beggars immune.
Vicky is safe.
yours to command.
Busted beggars immune.
No longer immune, my friend. He is dead. Okay, anything else? I guess not.
Prepare to be eviscerated, fool.
So, you survived the retribution. I didn't. But then, you know how to kill a lot better than I did. Strange thing is, the longer you survive, the more blood you have on your hands. And there's never an end to the retribution. Or is there? Sir? Whoa. Okay, so I got 30,000 experience, the rest of my people got 25,000. Vicky leveled up. And we gained the special ability.
It's been far too long since our last battle. Jan Yaronti Windbag. Tell me a story to ward off the boredom. And if you know what's good for you, it'll be about dwarves.
It kind of sounded like a different person doing his voice. I'll have to check that afterwards.
Ah, finally someone who appreciates my tales. A story about dwarves, eh?
Okay. Let me see. Of course, my cousin Kimball. Not himself a dwarf per se, but Kimball always was of peculiar taste for a gnome. He fell in love with a dwarven lass. She was stout and stocky, with a gruff voice and a soft, supple, full beard. Ah, gnome, you know how to paint a lovely picture. Such a beauty she must have been. Oh yes, she was a fine-looking woman, to Kimball's eyes at least. She cast a spell on him far stronger than any sorcerer ever could. But she wouldn't have anything to do with my cousin. She had dwarven princes and clan lords after her calloused hand, and she couldn't be bothered with the dirt-poor turnip-farming gnome. But Kimball's heart wouldn't be denied. He left his own family to follow this bewitching creature back to her clan home. You're losing me, gnome. I don't want some weeping love story. I want killing and death. Give me blood. You wanted a story about dwarves, and this is the only one I've got. I can't just make up a lie, you know. That would be an affront to the grand tradition of storytelling in my family. Now, where was I? Oh yes, Kimball. My cousin followed the lovely dwarven lass to her clan home in the Alimir Mountains and started a turnip farm there. He had a rough go at it first, let me tell you. Taxes, levies, zoning restrictions, it was almost like the dwarves didn't want him and his farm there. But they had never tried turnips, so they didn't really know what they were missing. Once those turnips started to sprout, things changed in a hurry. Turns out the dwarves of that particular clan loved turnips. Fried, baked, boiled, whipped, pureed, mashed. You couldn't find a meal of the day that they didn't have turnips with. Turnips became so fashionable that dwarves began to wear clothes made of turnips. What? Never did the dwarf look so snazzy or smell so appetizing as when he was dressed up in a turnip top hat and turnip tails with turnip skin shoes to complete the ensemble. And with his turnip business booming, Kimball found himself with more wealth than he knew what to do with. Just walking around his house was an effort, what with all the mountains of gold spilling out of every door of every room. All that gold got my attention, gnome, but the happy ending isn't doing much for me. Happy ending? I never said any such thing. Kimball was rich, true enough, but it turns out his dwarven love didn't share her clan's fondness for turnips. In fact, she was deathly allergic. She did her best to avoid the lethal vegetables, but as popular as Kimball's crops were, it was only a matter of time until she accidentally ate one. It killed her, of course. Heartbroken, Kimball tried to return to his own people, but the dwarves weren't just going to let him and his turnips leave. They threw him in prison and demanded he reveal the secrets of turnip farming, but that isn't something you can just teach. You either have the gift or you don't, and dwarves don't. In the end, Kimball's frail body succumbed to the dwarves' torture and interrogation, and he left to join his beloved in the afterlife. And that particular clan of dwarves discovered that turnip farmers were almost as tasty as the turnips themselves. Or so I've heard. Dude, the stories this guy spins, Jesus. A great tale, gnome. You done yourself proud. Okay. Crazy people with crazy stories. Okay. Now, did we actually get something interesting in this section?
Patience, my friend.
Okay. We got a bunch of +1 swords to sell. Some potions of invisibility, a potion of invulnerability. I find myself not using these, but oh well. Okay, so saving throws +1, magic resistance +10%. This is actually something we got in the end of Shadows of Amn, which I honestly forgot to talk about or even check out. So this is the amulet that oh god, what's her name? Elasim? I think it's Elasim. That Elasim gives us, oh, it's saying here. It's a reward from the Elven Queen Elasim for saving the Tree of Life. This amulet protects the wearer against all forms of enchantments and spells. So this was given to us after we defeated Irenicus in Hell. So since then we had the cutscene, we had the start of Throne of Bhaal. I genuinely just forgot the item. This gives you a saving throw bonus of +1 to all saving throws and a +10% bonus to magic resistance. So a pretty cool necklace. Now, who am I gonna give this to is the question. I could give this to Korgan. I do like him being immune to poison, but poison isn't really that threatening for him. Herdelis has the wooden horse necklace, so I want him to keep that. Well, she has a low-level version of that amulet. I can give it to her, although her saving throws are pretty excellent. They could be better. Jan is using... Okay, I think this might go for Jan. Save versus death +3, and Edwin obviously is using Edwin's amulet. Okay, so let me see. Your saving throws at the moment are 3, -2, 4, 6, and -4. But this is mostly because of the buffs he has on, I think. So yeah, I think I want to improve Jan's saving throws here. Although his saving throws versus death are gonna suffer for it. 5, -3, 3, 5, -5. He does get some magic resistance as well. Okay. What if I give it to Korgan? Korgan is sitting at -2, -2, 2, 2, -1. Okay. I think I'm actually gonna give it to Korgan to improve his saving throws even further. And if I do need poison immunity, I can have this at the ready. So I think this is my useful stuff bag. Yes, it is. So we're gonna keep it here. I still have these. I haven't used them. I think this just fully heals me or something. Okay. I'm actually full of these potions and I've never even used one. Typical me. Okay, you have your stuff, you have your stuff, you have your stuff. Now, should I bother picking these up? I guess I can try just to see how many I can sell.
You want this, don't you?
Because eventually I might need money.
Don't you?
Although these are probably not worth much. But, oh well. Let's just take them. Okay.
So be it.
So, Vicky leveled up.
Guides my hand.
Let's actually level it up. She's going for level 28. Pretty cool. Ooh, additional proficiency slot. I guess I can give her two-handed weapon style if I ever use a staff. What did she get? An additional level 7 spell. 2 hit points. Okay. And as for HLAs, again, I'm not going to be using Globe of Blades, I don't think. I'm going to leave these for last. So I believe I'm just going to go for Aura of Flaming Death. If I ever need some fire resistance on her, or I just want her to be a little bit more tanky, this could be cool. Okay, I guess we're going to take this. Your extra level 7 spell is going to be... What do I actually want? Let's be honest here. I don't think I'm gonna be facing a lot of undead. This has a casting time of 3. Okay, I guess I'm gonna try out one symbol hopelessness and see how I like it. Okay, so Vicky's leveled up.
Order 66.
I don't know what these boxes do. They are empty. Okay. Okay, so let me also just give these back. These were Korgans. You can also take this. Okay.
It's treason.
So we have some more areas to explore here, but they are still closed. We have Servok. Yeah, we have 3 of these chests. Does this one have anything? It does not. Okay. Ah, and yes, I nearly forgot. So we got an additional ability, which is Pocket Plane. This ability returns Palpatine's entire party to the Pocket Plane. Cool. And something I also want to check out is we have Vampiric Touch. Now, this spell isn't usually that great if you use it to try and damage an enemy. But what this also does is, when this is cast, the target loses 1d6 hit points for every 2 levels of the caster to a maximum of 66. But this is actually a drain. So these hit points are added to the caster's current hit points, with any hit points over the caster's normal maximum treated as temporary additional hit points. They last for 1 hour. It cannot be cast multiple times. What we can actually use this for, and it's a much better use, is giving Korgan a love tap. So we're at 95 hit points. If we give a little love tap on Korgan, we go up to 114.
Victory
Which
shall be ours.
can make a
You know
difference.
this.
I don't need to heal him, but I guess I can. Okay. So let's go outside.
My friend.
Ooh, shiny ones.
A city under siege. I think this is Saradush. The place Saravok told us about.
The general is too busy to meet with the likes of these commoners. Move along and no one gets hurt.
Ilkan soldier.
These people represent the concerns of the entire town. Please, good soldiers, hear their case.
Our food is almost gone. Our children cry out in hunger. Your master must hear our pleas.
The plight of peasants is not Gromnir Ilkan's concern. Stand aside, townsfolk.
If you know what's good for you, you'll all head back to your homes.
Yeah, true. They also employ orcs, apparently.
The army outside the city will surely kill us all. Your master cannot just turn his back on us.
Clear these gates. You won't get another warning.
Threats are not the answer here. Everyone stay calm and we can work together to find a solution.
Our orders are clear. Move these peasants along or we'll move them along ourselves.
No one do anything rash. Perhaps if we return later, when it is more convenient for Gromnir Ilkan to see us.
No, Melissan. We will not be bullied this time. We will stay right here until they take us to Gromnir.
We demand to see Gromnir. Take us to Ilkan.
I'm wondering if there's some sort of relationship between Dorn and this Gromnir fellow, because I've never actually taken Dorn. He's one of the enhanced edition characters into Throne of Bhaal, but I'm guessing that Beamdog made it so he has some kind of maybe family link or blood link to this guy.
There's just no reasoning with you people. You only understand the edge of a sword.
This guy sounds like the voice actor from Jan.
I told you to clear these gates. You brought this on yourselves.
No! Put down your weapons! This is not necessary!
They're gonna start killing peasants. Oh, they are.
What's this? A child of Bhaal appears from nowhere? Impossible.
Unless...
Intruders! Spies! The walls have been breached!
What?
Slay the invaders! Attack!
That's a bit rash.
No! Hold your weapons! These might be allies come to help!
Don't fall for their tricks. Kill them all, and let the gods sort them out.
Ah, yeah, that seems fair. Wait, Jesus. Okay, so that's what we're gonna be dealing with. I have stone skin, so I'm fine.
Yes,
Let's improve haste our fighters.
fetch now.
Jan's also our fighter. Let's get the defensive harmony just in case. You can get a mirror image, you can get a berserk, and start beating on the soldiers. You can go here, I'm gonna move back. Woo!
Yes,
Edwin, stand back.
one day. One
So,
day.
you and
So what is
you
it now?
shoot. No, 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 no.
Yes, it is.
Keep him busy, Vicky. What did this guy just use? He used something weird. Power attack. Ah, we're starting to use HLAs, eh? Okay. Well, I don't like that. Yep. Vicky's get. Oh my lord, he got instantly killed? Bam, 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 dead. Okay, I guess he took some damage previously. Well, that's it for them.
I am Melissan, a friend. Welcome to Saradush. I regret your first encounter in this town was so bloody.
Well, at least there's one nice person in the goddamn city. She's nice. So, how do you know my name? That's kind of weird. I have watched the events of your life quite closely, Palpatine, as I do with all the progeny of the Lord of Murder. I have seen many of your kin slain over these past months. You have been watching me? For what purpose? You might consider me to be a guardian, for want of a better term. I know the prophecies of Alondo. I know some feel they allude to the return of Bhaal to the realms. By taking an active interest in the fate of Bhaal's offspring, you, and those like you, I hope to prevent the Lord of Murder from returning to the realms in any form. Okay, so you're just another person meddling in the fate of Bhaal's children. I do not know how you came to be here, Palpatine, but I fear you are now trapped here in Saradush like the rest of us. Trapped? By who? Beyond the walls of Saradush awaits the army of Yagashura. They have laid siege to this town, seeking the death of all those here who share your tainted blood. Is there any hope of stopping this slaughter? If I help you, there's actually no way to just tell her to piss off, but okay. Okay, so you want help. If I help you, what do I get out of all this? I know much about you, Palpatine, and your destiny, but I will only reveal it if you help the people of Saradush. Their safety is my responsibility. First, we must deal with General Gromnir, the man who now runs the city of Saradush. Gromnir is also a child of Bhaal and was once a powerful general. I brought him and his loyal men here to protect Saradush and the many Bhaalspawn gathered here seeking sanctuary. But Gromnir is mad. He has barricaded himself in the castle throne room, and his troops run amok throughout the town with no regard for the lives and rights of the citizens of Saradush. Kind of some silly answers here. I should break down the... I don't like any of these answers, to be honest. Such a betrayal is worthy of death, sure. The actions of Gromnir and his soldiers have caused dissension within the town and made it almost impossible for the loyal Saradush militia to defend the walls. We must first defeat the enemy within before we can end this siege. You must find a way to get inside the castle to Gromnir. Perhaps you can reason with him, but I fear he is beyond reason. I am afraid you will have to kill the general to give Saradush any hope of surviving the siege. Okay, well, for the sake of the town, I will try to reason with this mad general. It may be difficult to find after this, I may be difficult to find after this, Palpatine. The town suffers, and my hours are spent doing what I can for the people. If you have another question, I suggest you ask it now. Okay, well, I like to know who my enemies are. Could you tell me more about Yagashura? Yagashura is a Bhaalspawn, Palpatine. Perhaps as powerful as you yourself. No. He and his army will not rest until every child of Bhaal within these walls lie dead. And why is Yagashura killing all the other Bhaalspawn? Until you prove yourself, there are some secrets I must keep to guarantee the safety of the people I have sworn to protect. If you wish to save yourself from Yagashura, you will aid me regardless. Okay, so the same thing. Can you offer any tips on getting into Gromnir's castle? I can offer little advice in this matter. Gromnir's own mages make approaching the gates hopeless. You will have to find another way in. I just pray one exists. Okay, well, I will do what I can to help. How long until the walls of Saradush fall? The siege could last a few days or a few months. Act quickly, Palpatine, and may fortune shine on your mission. Let's hope so. Okay, this guy is looking for his father, who is apparently dead. Oh my lord!
Skills are no match for the power of the dark side.
I think this is from one of the trebuchets outside. Okay, well, first things first. This is fire damage, I believe. So let's protect ourselves from
I'm
it.
busy, okay? I'm busy.
You need my skills.
Do not kill.
You sound like Golodon.
Okay. This should be enough. Now we have some stuff to pick up from the floor. Nothing that special. Do I still need potions of healing? Like, honestly. 40, 40, 38, 39, 40. I guess you can pick these up.
Guides my hand.
I have a feeling I will be needing them more frequently than before if my regular enemies start casting HLAs. So I think everybody's protected from fire, unless I messed it up by moving people around. Okay, you're protected. How are you? You are not protected, so I think I did mess up the cost there. Okay, so you give her protection from fire. You heal us up. Okay, cool. So we're gonna quick save here, and this is where we're gonna finish this episode. We have learned some stuff about our pocket plane. We have defeated the first challenge, which allowed us to move out into the world, in this case, into the city of Saradush. There's a bunch of places here, actually. We also have the world map. Currently only has the Watcher's Keep. And we found this lady, Melissan, which is apparently trying to help us, and also help out the people of Saradush. We know of the General Gromnir, who is apparently taking control of the city, but he is a bit insane, and we're gonna have to find a way into the castle to try and reason with him, or just fight him, I guess. So, as I said, we're gonna finish here. We're gonna have a lot of stuff to do in the next episode, so all that's left for me to do is thank everyone for being here in the channel, watching some Baldur's Gate 2 Throne of Bhaal with me. I hope you guys are liking the start of the expansion. If you have any thoughts, any questions about the game, you know what to do, leave a comment. If you want to get notified about future videos coming to the channel, feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you all in the next episode, where we will be exploring the city of Saradush. Until then, stay safe everyone.